Welcome back, guys and girls, to a brand new walkthrough with me, Rich Renegade. Now, if you've seen the title, you're probably expecting this. You might have been asking for this, actually, but I've been meaning to do this. So, if we can get past this screen and the game not freezing on me, we can finally get on with this game.
Sony Computer Entertainment Europe presents
As long as we've got that voice, we're fine.
Universal Interactive Studios production,
Skip it? No? Yes? No? Okay.
developed by Eurocom Entertainment Software. Crash Bash!
Oh yeah, we're doing Crash Bash 200%. Single player, but as you can notice, the theme is a remix from Crash Bandicoot Freeze, which I find is pretty neat, actually. So anyway, we're going to jump right into adventure mode, do new game on player now. I could be any of these characters, right? I could be Crash Bandicoot, I could be Koala Kong Dingodile, but I'm going to be this guy, Riddleroo. Which, fun fact, this is the first and only time he's made an appearance in the entire Crash Bandicoot universe. So I think he deserves a bit of spotlight, personally.
How many times must you be told you cannot defeat me?
Yes, he can.
Heard enough of your shallow wisdom. It is I who is the strongest, and it is evil that will ultimately prevail.
This bickering can go on no longer. We must resolve this
And yet it did.
for all time.
It did go on longer than just this.
Well, brother, I agree with you. We shall settle this argument. Prepare to fight.
No, Uka Uka. The ancients would not allow it. There can be no malice between us.
Oh, he doesn't like Mortal Kombat, does he?
Good against evil. Your players against mine.
Very well. Summon the teams.
Oh! Okay, you're gonna be heavily outclassed. Because they've got me on their side. Fun fact number 2, Cortex's head in this cutscene's bigger than everything else that he uses. Just thought I'd share that out.
Cortex, welcome. You and your friends have been summoned here to do battle. A battle between good and evil. A battle to the end. May the best player win.
Uka Uka, this is not a fair contest. You have too many players. If your confidence in evil is so great, you can win with equal size.
Of course it's confident.
You must surrender two of your team.
Very well. Choose.
Let the games begin.
And that's why they're on the good side at the beginning. But, yeah. Little fact that I actually tried recording this like 3 times now, and that cutscene kept muting, and then it froze on this loading screen. But anyway, as you can see, we're in the hub world. Papa Piper's the boss. Spoilers! If anyone played it. But yeah, you can go save, you can go to another warp room, which we can't do. So we're going to go into the first game. I'm going to do this in the order it's set in. We can only win a trophy so far. When we win the trophy, we can unlock a gem, and then we can unlock a crystal, which have some slight variations on the actual challenge ahead. But anyway, objective: use your ship to deflect the balls away from your goal, be last one standing, L1 and R1 to increase your speed, square to do an extra kick, left and right to move, and up and down respectively for Tiny or Dingodile, and triangle to taunt. And laugh at your opponents, like that. Wait, the fun thing is that the crystal challenges, there's a few of them I just don't like. Like, even to this day, I've just like, they are extremely hard or extremely frustrating if you can't get it. But it also, the crystal challenges actually changed the way the environment looks. Funny enough, which I do find is pretty cool. However, you can't play in those stages in battle mode unless you have action replay, which currently I don't. Because then you have to hack the system to switch the themes around. But the gem challenges put you at a severe disadvantage, so you have to come back from them, and that's about it. You can do this adventure mode 2 player as you saw, but then doing the gem challenges is, well, a lot harder to do. So yeah, so Crash Ball is a bit like Pong, only with 4 people rather than 2. We're in little ships. As you can see, when the balls come out, the green arrow just lights up. And someone's taking photos in the background, which you can't see. Stalker! So, we gotta win 3 times to be able to get a trophy. Not 3 times consecutively though. Like, I could lose 2 matches and then win the next 3 per se. That's not gonna happen now. Because Villaru's gonna be kissing that screen for a long time to come.
3, 2, 1, go!
And funny enough, we've got Crash actually in our adversaries. We got Dingodile, Tiny, and Crash Bandicoot. The last time I tried recording this when it muted, I had Dingodile, Tiny, and Coco. So I think this game just likes to put me with Bandicoot and Tiny and Dingodile. So look, they're taunting, but the sound's not coming on. That's probably my disc. Like this disc, I got this disc pre-owned because I lent a copy to one of my friends, which I have not seen in a long time. But no, all jokes aside, this disc is pretty scratched. But when it works, oh boy, does it want to work. Does anyone remember when they had a PS1? Do you remember the Boomerang multiplayer sticks? Those were the days where if you got angry, you just didn't have to get anything lethal at all. You just pick up the multiplayer stick and you just whack someone with it. If you really wanted to. I'm guessing someone's probably done that. Yeah, we gotta try and get a perfect, at least, in this walkthrough. And by a perfect, I mean no damage or like no balls in, metal balls in, or any. Come on, Tiny. Just let go, goddammit. There we go. You see, the only little trophies when we get 3, we get a big trophy. I would just laugh at someone's face. Because that is the norm. What? Okay, that was a glitch and a half. He hit the ball into his goal, which magically teleported around to my goal, passed through my line backwards. So it didn't go into my goal, it went out my goal, and it counted as it going into my goal. This is a keeper regardless. Thing is, I am playing on the PS2 Slim, so I don't know if that's gonna help or hinder me getting glitches. Or hinder me doing this walkthrough. I don't know, but we'll find out the hard way. Let's put it that way. Getting a bit hectic. I need to get Crash down. And Crash has bought his A game. I'd much rather Crash go out now and then deal with Tiny and Dingodile. But Dingodile being out kind of helps because I can just bounce the balls off him and then get into Crash goals. And Crash is gonna lose because I said so. And he's only got 2 balls left and I've got 8. And here we go with a flurry of balls, and Crash Bandicoot loses. So, we win, I blow kisses, and we get a golden trophy. Yummy. But yeah, the golden trophies, gems, and crystals do accumulate to unlocking extra, particular minigames. So, what I'm going to do in every part, or so, depending on how quick it takes me to do, I might do 1 game with 1 trophy, 1 gem, and 1 crystal, or I might do 2 games with the same thing. So the gem challenge here, defend your goal with the odds against you. So we can only let in 9 balls and they can let in 15. So, funny enough, I forgot to mention, this type of game, Crash Ball, or 4-way Pong, if you want to call it that. If you play Crash Bandicoot Fusion, I believe, and you linked that up to it, to another Crash Bandicoot Fusion cartridge, you could actually play a 4-player game like this, which I thought was quite interesting, but I never played it because no one got the game that I knew of at the time. Like, I got it on day 1 launch, and the same with Spyro. So it was good games, but I don't know. I'm not going to dwell into it. It was a good game. It was just it was kind of annoying like if you didn't have a friend that had the other version, you had to, if you were like obsessed with completing things 100%, which at the time I was obsessed about completing Crash Bandicoot games 100% at the time, 100%, then you'd have to get the game yourself, get like a relative or whatever to give you another GBA if they were that kind, and then you'd have to link them up together and get all the cards together and stuff like that. But it really wasn't worth it. It was like, even I knew back then, this was when I was like, what, like 10? Maybe 11. I was like, you know, it's really not worth it. So, everyone's down to their last goal, and they all went out near enough at the same time. Like magic. Yes, you kiss that screen, Miller, you kiss that screen. This will be the only game we see you in, and the only game that you're actually playable in. So, now I will say this. In this actual walkthrough, I will cut out any mistakes I do, but I will save them. Right, so second time I'm doing this. Basically, the crystal challenges, we don't have the extra kick anymore, so that is the challenge, which basically means you press square all you want. You're not gonna get anything. And I did fail this first time, believe it or not. Possibly second time. But it wasn't really a funny fail. I don't know if you class it as funny, as in, like, I had one ball left, Crush had 3, I thought I was going to win, and then I get blasted balls. But I will keep it, because there was a few glitches that came up. Or one glitch, I think. But anyway, I'm hoping to win this one, and that is that. So we need to get Tiny down. Oh, thanks. No, god damn it! Don't hit my goal! No! Forbid it. As I was saying before, this, I'm just watching the screen at the moment. This game is somewhat relatively difficult because sometimes the computer cares, sometimes they don't. They let the balls in, and sometimes they're like, oh, screw it, I'm going to extra kick him just because I can. Look at this, look at this. I can't keep up with that. Like, there's no way. Oh, and the other thing is the crystal challenges has changed the area. As you can see, the area is more blue. The arrows turn red when the ball comes out. There's actually spotlights on top of the railings, which I can't see mine because of the angle, which we can't change the angle, so, you know. And I might be able to do it a second try. Come on. Come on, Rillaru. You are the underdog, Rillaru. I believe in you. God damn it, Rillaru. Win. Yes. Second time. All I got to say. Yes, and the crystal is the same colour as the previous Crash Bandicoot games, which is awesome. So, in the next part, we will go into Polar Panic.